Teacher, you can start when you're ready.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing, guys? Where's my chat window? Hold on.
Okay, just
Don't go
came.
nowhere. Cool. Everybody say good morning. Let me see who's here. Let's see who's here. Me okay? Can you see me? We are on almost 60 participants. We made 121 yesterday, so let's see if we can do this. If you guys have got your webcams on, I highly suggest switching them off. It'll really help you, okay? It'll make things sound better as well. So if you do have your webcam on, please switch it off. That'll be awesome. 63. Yeah, good morning, good morning. Good to see some names. Nice. I like it. Keep coming, keep coming. 63, 64. Good, good. Great to see you guys again. Excellent. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to give you files in a minute to download, so don't stress, don't stress. Okay. Vithal, sir, why did you kick me out on Thursday? Thursday? Heck, I don't even remember yesterday. And I don't kick anyone out. I don't have time. I'm busy teaching, man. So not sure. Not sure. So maybe you did something. I don't know. Did you say something bad? Did you? I don't know. Okay, we just like everyone to be sort of respectful, and I'm not saying you weren't. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on. All right. So here we go, guys. Let's begin this lesson while the numbers climb up. And I'm just going to say good morning to everybody again and welcome. Welcome to CAT. This is Computer Applications Technology for grade 10. And obviously, if you are in grade 10, that's awesome. If not, that's fine. You're going to learn stuff today. And if you're grade 11 or grade 12, awesome. Maybe you can help out and answer some questions. Okay, cool. And what are we doing today? Right. What are we doing today? Today, well, what did we do yesterday? I got to stay with these slides. Right. Yesterday, if you were with us in the lesson yesterday, we looked at networks. We looked at just introduction to networks. What is a network? Why do we need networks? What are the aims and objectives of networks? The advantages, disadvantages. So that was a theory lesson. Today we're going to do a nice practical lesson. Like I promised you last week, we were going to do tables. Today we're doing tables, okay, in Microsoft Word. So the first thing is I need you guys to go get some files. There are just a couple of files that you can go and download. So have a look. I've made a tiny URL, a short URL for you there. It's called tinyurl.com/gimme-those-files. Give me those files. I thought that could be easy to remember. So you know what? Go ahead, download those files. One of them is a PDF document. One of them is a Word document. Okay, so go ahead and download those in the meantime. We're up to 70. That is awesome. And then if anyone has questions, please feel free, type out your questions there and I will do my best to answer them for you. Okay. Right, so Karen, what files? We're going to do some practical work today, Karen. So I'm providing the files that I'm working with for you guys. So if you're on a computer, like a desktop computer or a not a tablet, a laptop, you can go ahead and download these files and work in Microsoft Word with me together. Okay, so there we go. So I'm sure some of you will go and you've downloaded those already. You'll find that we're going to start with one. Well, I'm going to start with some examples first. I'm going to just talk through and demonstrate some examples for you guys. You can follow along. You can watch. You can try it out in Word if you want to. If you can keep up, that's great. And then we'll do some work together as well. Okay. Arthur, do we need a computer? You do. This is a practical session, so it really will help. But the good news is that if you're watching this on YouTube, you can always just pause and go back and watch it again, and you can then do it on a computer later, so don't stress if you don't have one now. Okay. If anyone is watching on YouTube right now, that is super cool. Thank you. I can't see your comments, okay, because I'm in Zoom, so I can't see your comments. I can't reply to your comments, okay, so I do apologize. So, okay. How are we doing, guys? We're almost on 80 people. Is everyone ready? Just say if you are ready, please, so we can continue. Thank you. Thank you, Tyrant. Thank you, Vithal. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. What a cool group. I love this group, guys. You guys are awesome, man. Love it. Excellent. I got a yes, sir. Ready, sir. I love that. It's so cool. Okay. Yes, sir. That's a loud one. I almost heard that one, Jeanette. Is it Jeanette or Janet? I don't know, but it's okay. Okay. Cool, guys. Right, well, let's get started. Okay, let's get started. So where were we? Let's put that, just keep that over there. And let's go to working with tables. So I'm going to go through some things. You probably know this, okay? You might have done some of this last term. I don't know, but this is what you're supposed to do this term, so I'm just going to do it anyway. And if you've done it, cool beans. If not, hey, let's learn something. So who's that? I keep seeing people's faces appear on my screen. It's very weird. Right. A basic table, guys. So we're going to insert a basic table. Tables are really useful for organizing data, for organizing information or laying out information on a screen. That's why we use tables. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to insert, Microsoft Word, insert, table. The quickest, easiest way to insert a table within reason, within limitations, is click on insert table, and then you just kind of select here how many rows and columns you would like to have. So I'll do a 5 by 5. There's a 5 by 5. Okay. Jared, deploy no files just yet. Just watch and have a look. Okay. Just watch and look, and then you can try this on the computer if you want to. The file will come after this. So we have a basic table. Do you guys remember how I got there? So I went to insert table, and let's insert a table. Let's just do, I'll do a 3 by 3. It's easier to look at. Okay, 3 by 3. There it is there. Here is my table. I have 3 columns. There is a column over there. There is a column over there. And there is a column over there. Then I have 3 rows. So there's 1 row. There's another row. There's another row. So columns like this. A column is like something that holds like the roof up, you know, like ancient Greece and Rome and those places if you've been there. Big columns, okay? And then rows, a row. Okay, so here we go. So we got 3 by 3. And here you can see while I'm in my table, I've got this little icon on the top here with the north, south, east, west arrow, and I've got a little handle right at the bottom right hand side. So let's see what that does. If I click on the handle at the bottom side, I can actually manually resize my table very, very easily. Super cool. Yes, I know. There it is. Done. Voila. I can also use this, that north, south, east, west icon means I can move my table anywhere I want. I don't recommend doing that. It causes havoc if you have lots of other content on the page. Okay, so I'm not going to recommend that. Okay, so that's a basic table. That's one way of doing it. So if you want to try that now, go ahead and try that now. Otherwise, just have a look. So basic table, there it is there. Great. And that is how I inserted the table just like that. There's another way of inserting a basic table. Let me show you. I'm just going to delete this table. And just remind me in like 2 minutes to show you how to delete columns and rows and tables. I'm going to forget. Remind me. Insert, you can also draw a table. I don't use this very often. It's kind of like really confusing for me. Ugh, you see, I don't do that a lot, but that's one of the options that are available to you. Maybe you can become like a pro at it, but I don't use it. I've never used it. Okay, so okay, so there we go. Insert a table. Cool. I think that was like pretty basic and pretty easy. Okay, any questions on inserting a basic table? Okay, if they're already written words and you're asked to add tables, how would you do that? Okay, that's converting text to table or table to text. And Arthur, if you remind me at the end of the lesson, I'll show you on the screen how to do that. Okay, Karen, it is hard to draw a table. I don't recommend it myself. Okay, cool. Right, no more questions on basic tables. Everyone knows how to insert a basic table. Yeah, Cool. One thing to notice is when you're inside a table, have a look at the top. My ribbon changes. Remember, we've looked at this before in Word, okay? The ribbon changes to, whoa, go, go away. Oh, guts. There it is. The ribbon changes to my table design option, and I have many, many, many options over here for tables. We're going to look at that a few tables later on, okay? But I've got table styles, table style options, sorry, table styles, shading, borders, pen colors, borders, border painter, lots of options, okay? But start with the basics. Stay with me. How to delete anything? Super easy. Guys, I tell all my classes, when in doubt, right click. That's the secret to success in CAT. So when in doubt, right click. So here, take a look. I'm inside this row. Let's say I didn't want this row anymore. I'm inside the row. I just right click in my row. Here it says delete. I'm going to click on delete row. The row is gone. Same thing with columns. I can right click, delete column. It's super easy, guys. Okay, so that's deleting stuff. All right, so let's go down to my next page so I can show you guys something else. Table styles, borders, and shading, because sometimes you want your tables to look pretty. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to insert a table, so I go back to insert in my ribbon, insert table, and I'm going to just put in like a bunch of columns and rows, just random. Okay, just resize a little bit there. Cool. And let's have a look and see what we have in terms of styles and options and borders and shading. So I've got table style options. I'll look at that in a second. Here are my table styles. Now you can see I have a whole bunch of them, okay? And they all have a particular purpose. So they're not just pretty and colors. They actually have a purpose because it sometimes depends on what kind of table you're working with. So let's find one here. Here's a typical basic one. It's called Grid Table 1 Lite. Grid Table 1 Lite. I'm going to select that. Boom. Now you will notice that it's got this line over here. That is because this row, that first row, is a header row. So the headers or field names will go in that row. And I can also tell that it's a header row because looking in my ribbon again, if I look here in my table style options area, header row is selected. Okay, so that means these are used for headings. So if I was creating like a database, for example, name, surname, email, and phone, those would be headers. And then I would have various information here. I'm actually writing in a foreign language that a lot of people don't know. It's very cool to learn this. There we go. Beautiful. And now what is cool about this is the reason we have header rows is, and I want to show you why. Okay, so let's say this table, okay, do you know how I'm doing that, by the way? Do you know how I'm just magically adding new rows? Does anyone want to tell us? What am I just doing? It's a keyboard key. Welcome back, RJA. Enter. No, not enter. Enter's going to do this, guys. It's going to put in paragraph returns, which I do not want. Okay, Control Y. No, Control Y is redo from an undo. So it's not spacebar, no spaces. Hey man, we don't like spaces here, okay? We're CAT students. Okay, shift space. I think you meant shift space. Right arrow key. Okay, heck, no, I'm gonna help you guys out before you hurt yourselves, okay? It's the tab key, okay? Check here, I'm in my last row, the last cell. I press tab, a new row is automatically created. To get out of my table, I just click outside of my table. Voila, it is so easy. Yeah, for the tab key. RJ, did you know that? Nice, good job, guys. So that's very easy. So I'm going to just keep pressing tab. Tab. I'm going to say tab every time I press it. Tab. Holy moly. Okay, good. Wow, I made it. Okay, there's a lot of tabs. So have a look here. I now have a table that goes across. Let's just go there. Okay, it goes, oh darn, wrong page. It starts at page 2, okay, and it keeps going on to page 3, but now it's been separated by this page break, okay? Now let's say, for example, it's important to see what the headers are because maybe somebody turned to page 2 and they're like, what is this? I don't know what this is. So this is super awesome. In my table design, okay, I go to layout, just next to this layout. Have a look there, layout. Okay, I'm still in my table. Okay, and it doesn't matter where I am. Okay, no, actually it does matter where I am. Ignore that. Rewind, delete, edit, carry on. So I'm in my header row. Remember, table design, header row. My first row are the headers. So in layout, while I'm still in my first row, repeat header rows. And what that does, now you can see I clicked on it, but you're like, what? Nothing happened. Something did happen. Have a look, scroll down. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. The next page, we have name, surname, email, phone. The headers have been repeated on the next page automatically for us. And we can't mess them up either, which is great. Okay. Not bad. Yes, not bad. How many people go and like type them in again because they think now, oh no, it's separated. I've got to type it in again. Okay. We just use repeat header rows. It's a beautiful thing. Moving on. Let's take that back. Okay, so I'm going to just delete a whole bunch of these now. And let's just delete these quickly. Delete, 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 delete rows. Okay, cool. Nice. So I've got my table. Let's go back over here. And let's look at borders. Borders. Yeah, so let's say, for example, we wanted to change the border of this. Okay, so I go back to my design. Remember, design in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, design is how it all looks. Okay, layout is where things go. Design is how it looks. Okay, so I can go ahead and change the borders of this. I'm going to just select, like, there's my first row. I can say, okay, border styles, I want it to be blue. I'm going to add it with my little border pen. I hate doing this. It takes so long. Okay, I'm going to show you a different way of doing this. Oh geez, I'm like falling asleep here. Okay, there we go. I did it. Fantastic. Press escape. Beautiful blue borders all surrounded there. Okay, border patrol. Yes, borders. These borders are not closed. Donald. Okay, moving back onto our first row, we can choose what kind of borders we'd like to have: inside, outside, top, left, right, bottom, center. So watch this example. My last row, if I go ahead and I choose all borders, okay, all borders, there it is there. It's using the same formatting I used before. Let's say these, I didn't want to have borders around this cell. So I'll just go here, borders, say no border. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm just adding borders or taking borders away. Now, you're thinking, but hold on. I can see all these columns and rows. I can see all of that. I mean, surely those are the borders. Well, no, because this is just showing us the table and the rows and columns and the cells where we can click and type information. If I turn those off, okay, oh, sorry, I'm lying. I was using a style already. Let's do another one quickly. So you guys have to stay with me because I'm like everywhere. Insert, table, there it is there, just very quickly. So let's say I had no borders on this, and this is what I wanted to show you guys. I'm just going to switch off my borders. No borders. Now, have a look. I can see there's a table there, but it's very difficult to see where the rows and the columns are. Okay, so I'm going to click inside my table. I'm going to go to layout and switch on my grid lines. Now you can see the grid lines are very, very faint. They're very dotified, okay, lineified. There we go. Yes, those are words. And I can see that. That's great. But when I print this page, that's not going to display. All right, so this is where we are in table design and our borders really comes in handy. So let me show you with borders in just this cell. I'm going to go to borders. I can choose a bottom border, a top border. And do you see what it's doing as a preview as I'm choosing them? Left border, right border. I can do all borders. I can do inside borders. That will be for the whole table. I can do vertical ones, diagonal ones. It gets a little bit insane, but maybe people use those. I don't know. Who knows? And okay, so that's borders in a nutshell. I mean, borders, it's all there, guys. Just, you know what? Click away and explore and play. Okay. Any questions on borders? Because I still got to do shading. Any questions on borders? Okay. Shading, also very easy, guys. Very, very easy. Shading is just going to shading and choosing a color for that cell. There's a beautiful color there. Reminds me of the 70s. Okay. And then we have that one. Let's do 70s colors. I love them. Okay, if your parents are watching this, they're going to go, yeah, that was the 70s. Check it out. Let's do one more. I can't find another. That's about right. Cool. There we go, guys. Colors from the 70s using shading. Shading is just filling. It's a paint bucket with paint pouring out into the cell. I mean, you guys know this. It's very intuitive. Okay. Right. Resizing columns and rows. Okay. I had a question there from Dizinying. Dizinying. Oh, man, I did say that wrong. Well, it's very easy, actually. If you just take your mouse and you move it onto any of the edges of your cells, okay, so I can click over here, click, drag, and I then resized. Click and drag, and I've resized. Okay, that's how you make columns bigger, or rows wider as well. Columns wider and rows longer. I don't know what the words are. Bigger. Okay, very easy. So, and just look at your mouse, guys. This is a graphical user interface. It tells you everything you need to know. Just put your mouse on there. The mouse changes. You're like, oh, I can go up and down. Click, drag up and down. Voila. Okay. Right. Let's see. Moving on. Moving on. Header rows. We've done that now. We've done that already. So that was easy. Merging and splitting. Another skill we'll learn. So have a look here. Here I have a whole bunch of cells and columns and rows. So we can merge cells together. All right. So for example, this top row here, I'm going to click and drag. And I'm just going to right click because that's just the quickest, easiest way. And I'm just going to say merge cells. Merge cells. And what that does is it merges them all into one. And there you go. I have like one big cell at the top, and I can put like a picture in there or a massive header or something like that. You can merge a whole bunch of them. I can merge all those 4 cells, merge them together. Look, click, drag my mouse, select all of them, right click, merge cells. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I know. Okay. Vithal, talk to me later, okay? That question's got nothing to do with Word right now, but I will answer your question at the end. Merging and splitting. So that was merging. We can merge cells very easily. Let's say we have another table and we want to then insert some extra cells somewhere. Okay. So for example, I've got this one here. Okay. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to split cells. Just split that cell. And what I want to split it into, I want to split it into 2 columns or different rows. I'm going to keep it as 1 row. Make 3 columns. Watch what happens. Just that cell, I now split it up. It's like cutting a cake, a rectangular cake. Yes, the best kind, coffee flavored. And it's cutting the cake into these little sections, and there you go. That's what split cell does. It just splits it up. So if I don't like that, undo, or if I've done a whole whack of other things after this, I can merge them again. So I just select them all, right click and merge. Now if you forget to right click, let me click out. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? If I forget to right click and I need to merge those cells, anybody, what should I do? Control M. I don't know what Control M does. Let's see. Control M. Oh, no, Control M didn't do anything. Click on table. I'm going to click on the table. There it is there. Okay, now what? I'm in my table and I need to figure out, I need to merge these cells. Well, guys, you must realize the Office applications we're working with are always helping you. Everything you need is in front of you, okay? And so let's have a look. So I'm going to select them. So I know I must select them because I've got to merge them all into one. And let's have a look. So I've got table design and I've got table layout. And if I look in my table layout and I go to the merge group, oh my word, it's there. It says merge. Merge cell, split table. I know. And you're like, someone's going to type mind blown. Type it. Come on. I know you. Anyway, I'm sure your mind must be blown by now because you know everything that you need in Word is in the ribbon. You don't have to memorize stuff. Just click on stuff. Okay. Even if you don't know where you're clicking, click and look, have a look and say, oh, that's what I need. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to just say merge cells, done. But remember, the right click is your best friend, especially in an exam. Okay. Cat students, we work smarter. We don't work harder. All right, cool. What's next? Text alignment, super duper easy. I'm moving quite quickly here, guys, because I want to get through quite a bit here, okay? And then the work that you've downloaded, you can sort of go through that on your own. So if I am going a bit fast, just, tell me to just, like, take it easy, sir. Okay, text alignment. This is so cool, guys. Text, text, text. There it is there. I'm just going to put text in every single cell. Okay, and now I'm going to align this text. So this text is already aligned to the top left hand side. And now if you remember, I said design is how things look and layout is where things go. And I keep doing this every time I say layout. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But anyway, top left over here, and have a look here in my layout group. Not this one, because I don't know if you've picked up, there's two, huh? There's one, there's one. I know, but the second one is the one we want, and it only appears when we're in a table. That's why I love this ribbon so much. So layout, and I'm going to see alignment. Great. Here's all your options. So right here, I can go and put that in the middle and centered. I can put that at the top and right hand side. I can do this in the middle at the bottom. Do you see what I'm doing, guys? I'm just mimicking these. And there's all your layout options. They're so easy to do. It's really not complicated. Okay, so this is like easy peasy stuff. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Are you keeping up with me? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a smiley face. Give me an animal face of some kind. Faster. Tyrone, I'm going as fast as I can. Can you align them all at once? Well, yes, but only for to one alignment. You can't do different alignments in the same time. Okay, so, okay, cool. Awesome, guys. I'm loving these emojis. I've got lots of smiley faces. Awesome. Moving on. Table split, auto fit, and grid lines. Okay, grid lines we've done. Table split and auto fit. Sounds like a song. Table split and auto fit. I won't sing anymore. Sorry, that just came out. Okay, so here we go. Table split. Well, it's to split a table. We've seen that we can split cells. We can split cells very easily, but you can actually split a table. Okay, so let's say, and I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to do shading here so you can see what I'm doing. It does sound like an advert, Keegan. Table split and auto fit. Get it now. Buy one, get one free. And here we go. So I've got a table, a single table here, and I want to split this table because maybe they're like two different sets of data, and I want to have the yellow one or the mustardy colored one, depending on your screen, on its own, and the blue one on its own. So it's actually very easy, guys. Again, you can just click where you want to go. I can right click if I want to, okay? And I'm not going to find, oh, that's where did it go? Insert, split. Don't right click. Don't listen to me. Rewind, edit, erase. Here we go. So I'm going to click over here and I'm going to go to my layout. Okay, layout, where things go. Let me do my thing. And then split table. Split the table. What's this? Just like that, I now have two tables. Two tables split beautifully. Two completely separate tables. Moi ne. I know. Any questions on splitting tables? We good? Okay. Are we good? No, I understand. Definitely. We good. Good. These are very good straight answers, guys. I love it. Nice. Good. Well, everyone seems to be keeping up. That's very, very good. So let me show you what I've got for you to do some work with. Okay, so now we get to do some work. I'm going to put this out of the way, and I'm going to bring up tables number 1. Now here, you've got this as a PDF document. If you downloaded from that link, the tinyurl.com, give me those files, okay, you will have this. And it's a PDF. The reason is because I don't want you copying and pasting my work. You're going to do your own work, man. So here we have a couple of tables. And what I would like you to do is I want you to create those tables on your own. So maybe not right now, or maybe now. What do I have in the next one? Let me see. Oh, the auto fit. Hold on. Isn't that a auto fit? Don't they do shocks, wheels, tires, and exhausts? Okay. Okay, cool. So first of all, you will have to put in a table that looks like this. If you can do that, give yourself a pat on the back if you can reach your back, and move on to table 2. Now here, okay, and this is what I want to show you guys. So here we have table number 2, and here I have specified column width in terms of centimeters and a row height. So we're like, whoa, this is new. You didn't tell us about this before, sir. Well, of course not. I'm telling you now. Have a look. So my first one is the column, and I'm going to go to my layout. Okay. And over here in my cell size group, I've got height and width. And you can see here, I can click, 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 and I can say click a million times, and I can just keep clicking, and you see I can resize that, or I can just type it in. Okay, it's like 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters. If I want the height of the row, here's the height of that row. I want that to be 1.5 centimeters. 1.5. It's incredible. It's a beautiful thing. Whoa, Karen touched her back. His back. Their back. Well done, Karen. I think I can. Yeah, I can touch my back. Okay, that's going to leave a mark. Okay, so where were we? Rows and heights. Okay, so inside your layout, you've got cell size, and for each row or column, you can then resize that specifically to a given measurement. So I know you can do it manually, and that's amazing, but you're not going to get any points for that, okay? Unless if you were told in an exam, resize this to 3 centimeters. So you click in the column, you go to your height and your width, you go, okay, it's got to be 3 centimeters, done. Okay, you guys with me? So that's row and height. Everything is in your cell size. It's in the layout tab of your table. Always make sure you're in your table when you want to work with your table. It'll really help. Okay, moving down. Here we go. Okay, so here you can see what I've done is a bunch of things. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. I've got 1 row here. So how did I get that row, guys? Just tell me very quickly. How did I get that row? Let's see. Let's see. Anybody? I'm looking for the magic words. And it's not abracadabra. No, I didn't draw them. Did not draw them. I told you I don't like drawing. Yes, Mashudu, we merged. We didn't merge the 1 cell. Hey, we merged 4 cells. 4 into 1. 4 into 1. Okay, good. Merge and center, Armand. You got it. Arthur, merge cell. Let's add an E on there, and then you got merge as well. Good job. Merged. Booyah. Damn, I haven't heard booyah in a long time. Okay, how old are you guys? Okay, there you can see I've got some shading in there as well. Okay, so that was table 3, which went onto a new page. Table 4. Ooh, check it out here. Table 4, I applied a style. So don't forget, when you want to apply a style, that's design. Table design, there are your styles. And you can choose, okay? And they're all different depending on what you're going to do with the table. If it's going to be a list of items, if it's going to be a menu, if it's going to be like a database sort of table, okay? So think about it. All right, have a look at the styles and play with those. Look, a weird chessboard, okay? This is just messing around with moving the table to the right-hand side. So how did I do this? It's actually pretty easy. Again, layout, where things go on a page. Now, this is a little trickier, okay, because here you can see I could have moved it there. I could have, but if I wanted it to be moved specifically to be right aligned and text to go down the left-hand side, now we're going to treat this like it was an image. Okay, like an image. So I can go and click on cell size, just open up my table properties, and here you can see, here's my table properties. There they are there. This is my head in the way. No, good. There it is. Alignment, right aligned. I could center align this. Click OK. Dead center, right there. Or I could left align it. Okay. And I could choose text wrapping. No text wrapping. So it's either above or below or around. So then the text goes around the table. Kind of like an image does. Okay. Cool. Now, where is the one I wanted to show you guys? No. I got it. I do have it. Don't go anywhere. Gotcha. Good. Here you see we have a table, and this happens to people all the time. And only CAT students know how to fix this, which makes us super awesome. Because this table does not fit on this page. It's gone off the page. Okay, it is off the page. So now the other person who created this, because they copied it from some other document and pasted it because they were too lazy to type it out themselves. Actually, copying and pasting is quite good. So sorry about that. They weren't lazy at all. You can apologize on my behalf. But the table is off the page. We need it to fit on the page. Now, sometimes, okay, this one was pretty easy because I haven't really done. Oh, there we go. Now it's like really gone off the page. All right, it's totally off the page. how do I get this to fit back on my page without trying to resize stuff and move stuff and all kinds of things, especially if it's a really, really big table? Super easy, guys. You just click inside your table. We go to our layout. Go to layout. Look, there's an auto fit option. I'm not talking about your car either. I'm talking about the table. Auto fit, contents, or window. We're going to go with window, but they should have just said page. But anyway, it says window. Click on auto fit window, and the table then gets put onto the page so that it fits on the page. I can hear the sound of the minds being blown. I can hear it. It's beautiful. Good. That's what AutoFit does. Okay. In terms of the table fitting onto a page. But what about content? Because sometimes we might have a table and it fits on the page, as you can see here in this example, and that's fantastic. But it's like a really big mess. Okay. It's like things are going onto new lines, and if this was a massive table, you don't want to have to figure out like what you must resize and what you got to fix and all the time. Okay. So have a look. I've only got 10 minutes. We're nearly done, guys. What we do here, now this is cool as well. Also with AutoFit, okay? Watch this. I'm in my table. I'm in layout, okay? Where things are laid out, where they go. And I go to AutoFit contents. When I click AutoFit contents, every every column resizes to fit the content perfectly. So everything that was going over to the next row, it's back where it's supposed to be, and it looks beautiful. It's so beautiful. And there you go. That's AutoFit contents. So we have AutoFit AutoFit window, where it puts it on the page, and then we have AutoFit contents. So it fixes the table, makes it look better. Okay, I get it. Mind blowing. Enough. Mind blowing. Relax. It's only Wednesday, guys. You still got 2 more days to go. Okay, so what do you guys think? Any questions on these 2 features that we have for working with tables? Any questions? Does it also work if you double click on the lines? Do you mean like in Excel? I do not think it does. I've never done that, but you know what? Now's the time to learn. Hey, let's do it. Let's go like voila, do that. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Do that. Okay, you know what? I can't get it to get messed up again. I'm trying to mess up a table. It won't stay messed up. Okay, I don't think it works by double clicking on the lines. Okay. Pictures. Well, pictures, guys. It's adding a picture in a table is like adding a picture into your document. Just inserts and pictures. It'll go in there. You can resize the picture. All of that. Okay. Doesn't matter which one you select. Okay, iPad. That's a weird name to give your kid, but hey, that's okay. We're a progressive society. So iPad, I don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't matter which one you select. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe just elaborate a bit more if you don't mind. Okay, and don't leave this session. I have something to show you guys. So don't think we're done. We're not done. We're done when we say we're done. Okay, are we good? No more questions. How do you create a table? Oh yes, Arthur. Okay, so very quickly, shall I show that to you? I did show this in an earlier lesson actually, but you know what? Let's just do it here anyway. So have a look here. Just very quickly, got like a couple minutes. So I have a whole whack of text here, and I want this to be converted into a table format because this is just a mess. Okay, this is insane. So we have a look at our text first. Now I can see it's been separated, and I'm just going to click on my show and hide formatting, and I can see, okay, now each one of these columns, or what I want to become columns, have been separated with a tab. Okay, I can see that. So that's good. It's good to know that. I'm going to switch it off for now. I'm going to select this. I'm going to go Insert, Table, Convert Text to Table. Convert text to table. Insert table, convert text to table. I'm going to click on that. And now it says, okay, cool. How many columns? Well, it's detected because of those tabs that it's 3 columns. So I know it's 3. So I'm going to make it says 3. The fixed column width, whatever, auto is great. Separate text at tabs. I saw that there were tabs. If it was paragraphs or commas or another delimiter, okay, or another value of some kind, then I would choose that. But I used tabs in this one. You could see there were tabs. I'm like pointing all the time. Do you see I'm pointing? Pointing with the tabs. Click OK. Ay, caramba. There you go, bud. Okay, and you can watch that again on YouTube and rewind it. Okay, can you table it at every O? You really can. You actually can. It'll be a serious mess, but yes. Okay, so guys, that is a whole whack of information on tables. You've got those exercises. Okay, you've got the PDF, which is all the examples, which you then have to do by yourself in Word, and then you've got that table 2, which I went and closed. You've also got this one, okay, to fix those and split and all that stuff. All right. Again, just so that you know, we have some decent resources for you. I have a Wakelet collection that I have over there. That's the URL. That is the QR code to scan if you want to get some useful links. And I will try and keep adding to those as I go. And if you guys are keen and you want to like help me out a little, there's my book, okay? Yes, I wrote a book. There's a book, guys, okay? So just look up tinyurl.com, that cat book, and it's actually free till the end of December, apparently on Snaplify. So if you go and put on Snaplify, the app, you can actually download this book for free, which is insane. I mean, wow, it was so much work. Anyway, you will enjoy this book, guys. Trust me, this will see you through all the way to grade 12 and at least your first 2 years of varsity if you decide to study further. Trust me, it's a good book, if I do say so myself. Have a look. And Kahoot, I'm afraid we could have, but there's no time today. Okay, so no Kahoots today, okay? Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Next lesson tomorrow, pans and hands. And if you have no idea what that is, you better keep an eye out tomorrow, 11 o'clock. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Pans and hands. Okay. Thank you, guys. Could you please put on the PDF? Okay. If I'll just quickly go back to the link for you. There it is there. tinyurl.com. Give me those files. Thank you, guys. Be good and have a great day.